Hi, my name's Johnny. My spiritual journey will be an 8-part series. This is video 6, where I describe my bipolar manic episode and what I was going through at home after the job resignation and what I went through shortly afterwards at the airport. While at home, I was still in constant communication with one voice in my head, to which I referred to as God. I was asking God all sorts of questions, trying to extract as much knowledge as I could. Questions about diet, questions about exercise, and eventually questions about religious articles. My wife at the time was Catholic, and we had all sorts of objects around the house. God was telling me to throw certain ones out. So I was going around the house tossing different religious articles into the trash. My wife was not happy when I told her about this later on. Next, the mania got pretty intense. My mind was racing like it had never raced before. Through thought, I was sent these words to prove to God that I was still sane. I had to repeat these words in my head. I am a being of complete control of body, mind, and soul. I wrote down these words and took them with me as I was convinced that they were very important for my sanity going forward. I did not want to forget them. Once my wife and I reached the airport, I was asking God what kinds of deeds I could do to help the customer service representative. God told me that if I could shake his hand, it would make his day. I thanked the person for all of their help, as they did an exceptional job explaining some additional tips that we were not aware of. I reached out to shake his hand, and he accepted. I pulled it off, and I was very happy with myself. Next, on the airplane, I was in contact with the Soul Kingdom again. This was happening through a combination of vision through constant thought. I was ranting about how planet Earth seemed to be lost, and was questioning what everyone else was doing with respect to the body and the mind. There was a lack of knowledge in terms of diet and exercise, and very few people meditate. I was broadcasting this sentiment to the whole of the Soul Kingdom. It felt like I had quite an audience and that I was heard. In the next video, I will talk about what happened in Vancouver, including a scare at our Airbnb and my first ever stay in a mental hospital. Much love.